going on YouTube? Hope you guys are doing good. I'm doing all right. I haven't posted on YouTube in like a minute because my car got totaled like a little over a month ago. So I've just been kind of like resting over there and they're not really doing a whole lot. I've just been trading and everything like that. But things are starting to finally get back in motion, get back to normal life. So I wanted to make a video just kind of going over my recent positions right now. So I'm up around $3,000 on the day. Market's been like really slow for the past couple of months, but the past like 2.5-ish weeks have been really good, been dialed in, and we're catching a lot of good trades. So I want to just do today kind of like a trade recap, like completely raw, and then also just kind of go through the system, the strategy, my entries, pretty much just everything you guys need. Just kind of spit some knowledge and everything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just get right to it. So yeah, first things first, let's see. That's a good size. So first thing I want to go over is just market conditions and how things have been. So let me stretch this out really quick. So we can see obviously from April of last year to pretty much kind of like November, December, even January of this year, we had a really nice run. This was like tariff news, I'm pretty sure. A little dip right here, but other than that, it's been pretty much just straight up for quite a while. And then we entered this chop period right here, as this is kind of what I was referring to, just straight chop for like 2 months on end. This felt like a long time. And then finally we got some action to the downside. We were actually able to make way more money on this downside move than in here, because at least we could pick a direction and, take some opportunities and stuff like that. And then I forgot what the news was. Ceasefire news pushed market back up to all-time highs. And now we ripped all-time highs again today. So market looks really good right now. SMAs are starting to finally align back up. We've gotten some nice pullbacks to the SMAs, some nice moves, and everything like that. So SPY is pretty green. I'm not complaining about market conditions now. Definitely seen way more opportunities now than we did a couple weeks ago. So yeah, pretty much happy about that. I'm pretty aggressive on positions right now. I'll go over a few. So I'm up 1.8K on the day. And then I took 2 trades on Webull. I use Webull off my phone. I never trade on my computer, but I took it was a day trade because long story, but I took a day trade on Light today. I'll just get straight into that one. So Light pretty much has been setting up on the daily for a minute now. So we can see, boom, daily setup. I was pretty much just looking for a breakout above, what day is it? Thursday's high, yesterday's high. And we got that today. So I pretty much entered right as market was opening. I tried to get in on that 1 minute opening range high. Obviously didn't get a perfect fill, but I pretty much bought, it was 950 Cs. Yeah. So I bought these 950 Cs here. I got in at like 16.8, and then I was able to trim, what time was it? A little bit later in the day. It was like right before this pump right here. It just didn't look that strong. I didn't want to rip through. So I ended up selling them. I made like 1,200 bucks, like 1,000, 1,200 bucks on Light. And then I have ARM calls as well. ARM, I have been swinging for 2 days now, 2 or 3 days. I bought them this day or this day, Wednesday or Thursday. I bought ARM contracts. I can't remember. Let me check really quick. I bought these ones. I bought ARM, two 20s. I literally just bought one contract. I was like, I'm gonna swing this one, whatever, because I have a smaller account on Webull for options. But pretty much just bought one contract at 12.11, and I'm up like 120 bucks on it. Move hasn't been made yet, but I'm hoping next week this thing can absolutely rip. A lot of relative strength in this name, so I like it. But those are my 2 option plays I took, which puts me at 3K on the day. But yeah, Light, extremely strong stock. I'll go over this just for a second. So let me go over here. So first off, we can just analyze the sector. Infotech, fiber optics, cloud networking, just super, super strong sector. This thing ran from October last year until now. It's up 500%. Really, really nasty move. And then again, in the past like 3 months, it's up like 88%. It's a strong stock. You literally just see it in the price action. It obviously wants to move higher. We got a really clean like daily base right here. You're probably like thinking like, well, that's not a high type flag. It's like at this point, bro, I'm trying to be way more like dynamic in my trading. I'm still keeping the same rules and everything like that. My entries and execution is slightly different. I'm buying more so like pullbacks rather than breakouts, because ever since market entered that choppy period, it's been a little traumatizing to trade breakouts. So I'm trying to get a little bit earlier of entries to get a tighter R to R and at least provide some cushion before the stock breaks out. So this is what I took today. Unfortunately, the reason, I'll explain why I took a day trade, is because I didn't want to buy shares on this. I'm already loaded up on here. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take options on it. It's a big stock anyway. There is literally no liquid contracts. The only liquid contract was literally 0 DTEs. Like none of these are liquid. The only one, 950s. I got like 1,200 open interest. So that was the only reason I took them. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to catch this move today. And then next week, if we can continue, I'll either just buy some shares or find a different contract. But that was pretty much the reason. And it's fine. I made $1,000 on it, $1,200 on it today. So no complaints there. But yeah, so that was the light trade. ARM, going over this one, tons and tons of relative strength. I mean, this thing has been ripping. In the past month, it's up, 50% there, 35% here, and it just looks really good. This name has been building a big base for a while here on the weekly, massive weekly breakout, and then boom, setting up again here, kind of on the daily after that, pulled back to the 10 SMA, just bounced off of it, perfect entry. Literally such an easy trade. Big breakout of a weekly base, pull back, reverses off the 10 SMA, I'm in there. So yeah, that was a really nice trade too. This thing's like setting up on the 5 right now. But yeah, so this one I'm going to hold. I bought contracts 2 weeks out for this. So, because this one, I wanted to give this one some time given it was a moving average pullback. So boom, bounced off the moving averages, bounced off. This thing could probably consolidate and then break out again. So I wanted to give it some more time. And I just didn't want to deal with theta, and there were good contracts, good open interest. So yeah, that was kind of my reasoning on ARM2. Again, not a traditional trade. I'll show you guys the entry. It was pretty much like this. Yesterday, got a pullback. Yeah, it was yesterday I entered. Pretty sure it was yesterday, unless it was this day. I honestly can't remember. Either way, pretty much the same thing. It was a pullback to the 10 SMA. You pull back, tap the 10 SMA, and then it reverses, and then that's your entry, like right there. Or this day, same thing, but slightly different. On a bigger time frame, I can show it a little bit better. Yeah. So pretty much pullback, taps the 10 SMA, clears, and then boom, get the breakout. That was my entry here. Stop loss still goes low of day, still pretty much the whole exact same concept, and everything like that. It's just you get a much lower fill rather than like waiting for the setup and buying the breakout. So that was ARM as well. Again, super nice trade. We're green on that. So I'm going to continue to let this thing run. It's Friday today. Yeah, it's Friday today. So I'm going to swing this over the weekend, see where things land. So yeah, those are the two options trades. Now let's get into the shares I took. So first of all, Tesla, I took this 2 days ago. Yes, two or 3 days ago. I took this trade basically off a reversal on this like little daily base right here. I bought TSL actually. I'm just gonna go off the chart. Actually, we'll go over Tesla. Same exact chart. Just TSL is a leveraged ETF. But yeah, pretty much we got the breakout here. We pulled back, retested it really nicely here on the daily. I go to the 5 minute, we can see, yeah, I think it was this day. This day, boom, we got it. And then entry was right there. Rode that the rest of the day, and then came, kind of just pretty much sideways. I was kind of break even these 2 days. And then it ended up ripping, and then boom, today, even more continuation. So I'm up right around $1,000 on this thing in a couple of days. So this one looks really nice. Like, this is what I'm talking about as far as pullbacks. It's like, one, you get a super early fill and you're still trading the breakout pattern. So once this thing on the weekly sets up like this, boom, we get the weekly breakout right here. We already caught the move on the way up. So it's just super easy. It's super nice. It gives you a really good cushion, and then you're able to size in nicely into the actual trade. And you just have super tight R to R. So pullbacks have definitely been captivating my heart recently. So this one's really nice as well. Tesla doing good. Again, just going to swing this in the next week. I have literally zero reason to cut. So yeah, that was the Tesla trade. That one's doing good as well. CRWV, I took this one as well. This was a 10 SMA pullback. I bought in, I believe it was this day. So this was technically, 20 SMA. What am I saying? It pulled back this day, and then I pretty much took it on the reversal on the daily above this day's high. So if I go back over here, hold on. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, right here. So this was pretty much, yeah, so this level right here was the daily. So this line I have drawn right here, same line pretty much right here. So I was saying, okay, we broke through this, nice, whatever. This was like 15-minute opening range highs, I believe. Yeah, literally perfect 15-minute opening range highs. Gets taken out right at that daily breakout level. Boom, entered there. Stop loss low of day. Really tight R to R. I'll show you guys what that looks like now. And then the thing that sucks is I actually trimmed 50% of this end of day. I'm not sure why. I had I think it was news or some reason made me trim 50% because I had 100 shares of CRWV. I was in like a little less than 1%, and I trimmed half of my position. I don't know why. I'd be up an extra $400 right now, but whatever. But this is my R to R on the trade. So again, really nice buying these reversals, breakouts, retests, really, really clean. And the best part about it is next week, if we break out above this 122 level, I'm going to add on another 1% risk. I'm going to add on to this trade because look at that, bro. Like, it's beautiful. You're coming out of this weekly base, sets up on the daily here. It's so clean. It's so clean. So yeah, that was CRWV. Again, very, very nice trade. I'm happy with this. Let me go ahead and clear these. But cool. Let's move on to the next one. So that was CRWV, and then XNDU. Okay, so this one's nice. I actually, I'm not gonna repeat myself. I took this yesterday, called this out. I was like, oh yeah, this thing is amazing. This is what sector is this? It's quant computing stock. Yeah, quant computing stock. It's coming up. I mean, dude, this thing looks like it wants to rip. 13% ADR, lots of volume in it, just super, super like rocket ship setup. So I took it this day when we took out this day's high right here. I literally entered right here. Let me see if I can. I took it on the live. I didn't set it on the live. I took this one on the live, but basically took it right here. Stop loss went at low of day. Super tight R to R. I accidentally oversized a little bit, so I ended up having to cut it because it came down and I was like, all right, bro, like it failed the breakout. So I just cut it and I was like, whatever, I'll take it tomorrow. And that's literally exactly what I did. Again, stupid mistake, but it's okay. So I took it again today, a little bit later in the day. And I went super light. I went like 0.25 on this because I have so many positions, and yeah, we're up $200 on it. So I'll definitely add on to this one if we get continuation. It looks like we will into next week for sure. I mean, dude, this thing just looks like a beast. So XNDU, really strong name as well. I don't even have to talk about the setup. I mean, look at this, bro. That's literally so perfect. You guys can see why I took it this day. Like, does it get better than that? If you guys don't know what to look for, this is what you look for. I'm actually gonna put that in the notebook. This is literally what you want to look for. But cool. So yeah, that was XNDU. What else did I take? We went over, I didn't go over AXT. I went over CRWV, TSL, XNDU, Light, ARM. Is that the only one left? Yeah, AXT. So boom, my analyst actually called this one out. I'm not going to take credit for it. Jackson, if you're watching this, bro, shout out to you. But pretty much, again, same thing we look for. But yeah, nice daily base right here. Breakout, pushed all-time highs. It was just clean. Just clean. Lots of strength over the past couple of months. This thing's up 600% in like 5 months. So looks really good. Nice. Boom. Breakout on the 5-minute. Got to take this thing at the 1 minute. But I think I took this one a little bit later. I took it here. I took it after this. I didn't take it this move. I took it right here. So I bought it a little bit late, but still entry's fine for what the stock can do. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Gonna let this one ride as well. I went super light too, and I'm up 275, about 50 shares, like literally nothing. But yeah, that one's doing good as well. So again, just really, really strong names. You're in the right place, right time. You're buying in when SPY is really strong, and you're able to just be super aggressive, and everything else is kind of just correlate and run up. And this is kind of how you compound. These are the days that you want to be like really aggressive with, when everything is actually working in your favor. And then just hold them out for as long as possible. I most likely, Monday we could gap up in these. I could be up like 4K for all I know, but realistically, there's a high chance that these will pull back and only be up like 1.2, 1.3 until it, retests and then bounces again and then continues up. That's kind of how swing trading works. So just always make sure, manage your risk, keep stop losses tight, and then, just hold out the winners for as long as you can. Let me shrink this back up a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So those are the positions I'm in right now. Other than that, I can go over a couple names I missed. I'll go over what I missed. I didn't take AAOI. Pissed about that. Again, really clean move, similar to AXT. You don't really care. SNDK, this one, I already traded this breakout, so no setups on that since then. Other than that, I'm not looking at a whole lot. I'm kind of in everything I like. INTC I missed, unfortunately. Earnings gap, and then just ran like crazy. LWLG, Jackson, we actually traded this one a little bit ago. Didn't catch this recent move, though. CAR, didn't trade that one. NVTS, this is actually setting up. Even today, like, look at this. This is what I'm talking about. So We get the big move, pulls back to the 10 SMA. This day, it looks like it retested it, closed on it. I wouldn't have taken it this day. But even today, when we get that full retest, if we look on the 5-minute, I mean, first 5-minute candle, we'll go to the 1. Look at that. Boom. 1 minute dump, tests it, reclaims it. Entry could have been right here or even tighter if you wanted. And then look at that. You're up on the day. You get an early entry, and then now you could just wait for it to maybe set up. And then, I mean, you can literally just take that, break above that. This thing will rip higher. So this is kind of like, this is the strength you want to buy. These 10 SMA, 20 SMA retests when they pull back and then just bounce really hard like this. Super good. Obviously, don't do this on every name. You need strong names, of course. But yeah, these were really clean. Weekly as well. Broke out of a huge base. Took out these. Is this all-time highs? No, not all-time highs yet. But still, lots of strength. Really good name. Another trade I missed out on. Could have taken that. Other than that, nothing else really. Yeah, nothing else really catches my eye. I don't know why some of these are on here, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's kind of my trade so far and what I'm kind of looking at. Definitely feels good to be back on a YouTube video. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Honestly, there's nothing else I can really go over. If you guys want to go to any of my older strategy videos, just, you know, kind of going over this, you guys absolutely can. They're just on my page. You guys can go over the whole strategy A through Z, but those are my current positions and that's pretty much it. JSS, if you guys have heard of it, it's my one-on-one mentorship. Absolutely ripped. I launched the first one in January, and it's done super good. Like pretty much every single student is now profitable. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. So if you guys want to get into JSS, we were supposed to launch 2.0 like over a month ago actually, but then my whole accident happened and it delayed and then I couldn't work for a little bit because my back is fried. But yeah, so we're getting back into it. I'm back at the desk and everything like that. So we're launching JSS 2.0. If you guys want to join the mentorship, it's one-on-one 3 or 4 month mentorship. I have to double check. There's like a few different things that go into it, but 3 or 4 month mentorship, completely one-on-one. Everything is lifetime, by the way. You guys get access to JV Trading Academy too, which is like the community server, live trading 3 times a week, analysts, my trades, Sunday scans, like literally everything you need, and everything like that. So super excited to launch that. If you guys want to join that, the waitlist should be live either in the description, in the bio, or just go to my Instagram, JACBDOM. You guys can join there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this YouTube video. Sub, like, comment. Let me know if you guys want to see more of these soon. Maybe do one next week, updating you guys on these positions and new ones. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.